Test, 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 test. Hello, welcome everybody to the season finale and the series finale of the HARLEM FKN GLOBETROTTERS. We are 3 games from the end of the season, 3 games from immortality. It's been a fantastic save, really great fun doing this, but we have 3 massive hurdles to overcome. We start with Monaco away in our quest for a 100% domestic season. It would be incredible, but you can see Monaco are 3rd in the league right now. They are in a massive battle with Marseille and Lille for the 2 remaining Champions League spots. Marseille have just had an incredible second half of the season to just come running up the league. Monaco and Lille have gone well, but it is now down to the wire between those 3 teams. So what it means is that we're playing a real form team and a team with a lot to play for. Monaco obviously are the team that this season and last have caused us most problems. Last season we lost to them at home, drew with them away, and we would then beat them 3-2 at home this season after being 1-0 down and 2-1 down. We came back to get the win, but it was not easy. So this is possibly our hardest away game of the season. By no means a done deal here. And the big issue is this. Erling Haaland has picked up a sports hernia. He's out for 4 to 5 weeks. His season is over. He needed 2 goals to break the all-time league on scoring record of 44. He's not going to break 70 for the season. Absolutely gutted for him. He was on the verge of absolute greatness, breaking all sorts of records. The Balón D'Or World Player of the Year winner. We're without him now, and although we do have a great squad, what that means is that our main weapon, the focus of all our attacks, is out. We are going to be starting with Andrea Bellotti. I do have other options. I considered maybe Paulo Dybala playing as the striker and Angel Di Maria coming in at number 10. I thought about maybe Neymar as the striker and Thomas Lemar coming on the left wing, which might actually be my preference, but I just think Bellotti deserves the opportunity. He's been on really good form over the last couple of months, 17 goals in 12 starts this season. He has been doing really well. He did just have a little one-day injury, just a little bit of a tight hamstring, so he didn't train yesterday. But he is back and available for today's game. So I'm going to give him the opportunity that he deserves, but this makes things so much harder. We've already got players a little bit tired, like Dybala and Messi from the cup final just 4 days ago, but I am going to stick with the same team apart from just Bellotti coming in for Haaland. This is huge, really, really disappointing. It really throws a lifeline to Monaco, and they are not bad at all. They have Ben Yedder, who is the league's 2nd top scorer. He is a 30-goal striker this season, the 32-year-old. You can see just how good his numbers are this season. 25 goals in 28 games in the league. He is more than good enough to cause us a lot of problems. Alexander Golovin is the 2nd highest average rating in the league. He has got a better average rating than Messi, or he did the last time I looked. So he is a really, really good playmaker. Again, maybe his stats don't look exceptional there, but in terms of Ligue 1, he's got a lot of 15s, just short of numbers that turn into the elite colours. But he is very, very close on a lot of things, and he does have that great 15 passing and 17 vision, and with his 16 dribbling, he's capable of carrying the ball as well. So he's going to be a huge danger to us. And I also want to check, because I don't see him here. Let's have a look. What has happened to Kevin Volland? He is not in the squad right now. I'm sure he is going to be partnering Ben Yedder when the game starts. He's also got 20 goals this season. So they have a 50-goal strike partnership. And Kevin Volland has scored against us in the last 3 games we have played. So we should not be taking this for granted. They also have Fofana in midfield, who again is a very, very solid midfielder. Very, very good player. And Badiashile is going to be playing centre of defence. He is again a very, very good young prospect. This is a decent team. In goal, Dominik Livakovic, the Croatian. Will he be the starter? They also have another goalkeeper on loan, I believe. Alexander Nubel, who I don't know if Donnarumma has broken his clean sheet record, but he got 18 clean sheets last season. That is a really big help for us that he is not playing. But this is not an easy Monaco team to face. We are going to go forward to the game here. And just to tell you how this last episode is going to work, we are obviously looking to do the 100% season. If we can't do that, we want to be invincible. If we win this game, we will play the Montpellier game at home after this, and then the final game at Marseille. If we were to lose this game and it was all over, and there was no chance of us doing the 100% or the invincible season, we will then just come back for the Marseille game and just finish off with that derby game to close the season out. So we are going to go forward to this game. If we have a look at the tactics that we're going to apply, I'm expecting Marseille to play their 4-4-2, which they have played regularly against us. Let's see how long it takes to get into this. Yeah, they have played a 4-4-2 against us each of the last 3 times we played. They have been really, really difficult to break down. We have not been able to dominate them. We have not been able to get an attacking rhythm going against them. So I am expecting more of the same. I'm expecting them to sit back, play on the counter-attack, defend very narrow, and really just try to frustrate us. And you have to say, even the last game that we played where we won 3-2, came back in the second half, it even worked in that game as well. So we cannot by any means take this for granted. And there's Kevin Volland back in the team, rested up for this one. Marquinhos will mark Ben Yedder, who is just, if it wasn't for Haaland, he would be the standout goal scorer of the season. I think what I'm going to do here is just play with a little bit more width than normal. And I am going to start without focusing on the wings, but that is certainly something that we're going to need to consider. And I also have another strategy in mind. I'm not going to play out to the centre backs, just with them playing 2 strikers. And I'm going to push up a little bit more on them. I'm going to try and put their defence under pressure. Let's hope the strikers don't get too tired out playing that way. But that is how we're going to start off. Let's just really try and get the players up for this. What does our assistant suggest? The media have given us a lot of credit. Let's go with that. As we know, the players always seem to react well to the media credit. And how are we going to get on without Haaland? Can we prove here that we are more than a one-man team? I'm sure with Messi and Neymar and Dybala, everybody knows that we certainly are. But we have depended on Erling Haaland for just the huge majority of our goals this season. So we've got to prove now that we can do it without him in the biggest domestic game of the season, Monaco away. Last season's runners-up, trying to confirm their place in the Champions League again next season. This is going to be huge. I am actually, with the Haaland injury, I am just very, very nervous now that that's really just going to balls up the end of the season for us. You can see the first 10 minutes, a very close game. They have the huge majority of the possession. Let's try and get our players going. Do we go out to the wings? Do we give our players more creative freedom? Let's see what happens from here. Paulo Dybala puts it in, but absolutely no one there. Hakimi will get the chance to get a cross in here. He's still chasing that assist record and an early own goal. What an early mistake, giving us the advantage. Just brilliantly driven in from Hakimi. These deliveries, they have been Alexander-Arnold-esque. We've seen this throughout the second half of the season. Neymar has been a huge beneficiary of those crosses at the back post, as has Haaland. And what a start. What a start. Can we now take control of the game? If they have to now come out of their shells and be more attacking, this is a really nice move, by the way. And they've put it wide. Unbelievable. We were absolutely ripped open there. Really, really nice play from Monaco. And you can see they have had 3 shots to our 2. They've got a lot more possession. And Hakimi has picked up an injury. Oh, my goodness. Hakimi has just been exceptional through the second half of the season. And I forgot to bring Nicolas Sule back in, so the Croatian guy getting an unexpected appearance. I really did just forget about bringing Nicolas Sule back into the squad after his suspension. The Croatian guy is more than capable though, so I'm not going to be overly concerned. I'm certainly not going to blame it on that if we were to fail to win this game. But you can see Monaco are dominating us right now. And now Dybala has picked up a knock. I'm going to ignore it for the moment, see if he can recover. And what do I do here? Because Monaco are well on top. And here on the break. And that is awful defending. And on the counter-attack, brilliant save Donnarumma. Now what do we do here? Let's change up here because... Now I don't normally do this, but I'm going to bring our defensive line back. And I'm going to just bring our line of engagement back a little bit. Do I defend more narrowly? Because they do go through the middle. I'm going to do it just the last 5 minutes of the first half and see how that goes. Just try and send them out to the wings and kind of slow them down a bit there. What else do I change here? Do I go for a more positive? Do I go more positive? Because we are kind of letting them take the initiative. So a few changes there. I'm trying to prevent getting to the stage where they equalize and start putting us on the back foot. Well, we are 1-0 up at half time. They are the dominant team. They have certainly been much the better side. What do we do here? Paulo Dybala is recovering from his knock, but he is very tired. I'm going to give him another 10 minutes. What do I do here? I'm really not pleased. I'm going to point the finger and tell them we need more possession in the second half. That's got the players motivated. Do I maybe bring out Paulo Dybala for a midfielder and just try and shore things up in the middle of the park? Maybe try and get a little bit more possession as Belotti now goes forward. We really haven't seen him. That missing Haaland has certainly affected us as they now get another break. Gelson down the line for Ben Yedder. Marquinhos cutting it out. Nicely done. Donnarumma gets it forward. And Belotti, can he make it two? He can't, as the game stutters a little bit. We missed out there. Now, what shall we do? Paulo Dybala is very tired. He's obviously not going to recover through this injury. Now, who do we change him out for? We could bring on Wijnaldum to get some more legs in midfield, try and get more control there. Or we could bring in Angel Di Maria as a straight swap at number 10. Neymar has been very poor as well. He's playing a 6.4, Messi a 6.5. We've seen this story so many times before. Playing against Monaco, I think we are going to bring Wijnaldum in, and I'm going to play a three-man midfield. Wijnaldum is going to play box to box. Or should we play him as a yeah, we'll play him as a central midfielder as well. We've already got a central midfielder in support. So with that, we will make Verratti the deep line playmaker. And what do we do with Barella? I think we leave Barella as it is right now, or do we make him the ball-winning midfielder? Let's make him a ball-winning midfielder. Just change up the roles a little bit there. We'll leave Verratti as the playmaker. And let's see if that gives us a little bit more control in midfield. We are really up against it here. We are not looking good. Let's see if that just helps us get a bit more control of the game as we demand more. You can see Monaco, they're not really playing through the middle. I've started to defend narrow, and they have gone more out to the wings. Golovin is substituted. That certainly goes in our favour as well. Now, what changes do we make to finish the game here? Neymar is very, very tired. We have been better in this half. The last 15 minutes here. And this is huge. Marco Verratti very tired. Kimpembe very tired. As is Belotti. Now, I think I'm going to change Verratti out for Paredes. And that is all of our changes. Do I want to make that change, or do I change Kimpembe? I don't know. I am going to make that change. Paredes, just get more legs in midfield. Hopefully Kimpembe is going to be okay for the last 14 minutes at the back there. I don't really want to make a change in defence. So Leandro Paredes comes in as we desperately try to hang on to this one goal advantage. We've had the luck of an own goal. Let's have a look. Let's always press Martins. Let's follow our assistant's advice there, and let's just start time wasting now. We'll no more overlaps. We're just going to play very direct, shoot on sight. And do I take our width back? I'm going to take our width back. Not so much with the attacking idea, but the idea that our players don't have so much ground to cover to get narrow and defend. So we are now going all out. Maybe I'm a little bit early going all out defend, but we are going to go with it. I'm actually pleased with the way the second half has gone in terms of the control that we've had. And Belotti has definitely finished it there. This was a nervy game, I won't lie to you. I really had my doubts about if we could pull out this sort of result. It hasn't been the greatest performance, but we have been very, very solid. We have been very, very solid, despite the fact that they have had more possession as they now head one wide. That would have made the end of the game very nerve-wracking. But now that we've got over this hurdle, this really gives me the hope that we can go on to complete the 100% season. Marseille away is obviously huge and another difficult game, but I always felt like this was the biggest challenge. So to get through that is fantastic, even if it wasn't the greatest of games. Really, really pleased with that. We are now just 2 games from legendary status. I'm very happy with the result. I want the players to be motivated. We've now got a, in theory, much easier game against Montpellier, and then the huge away game with our massive rivals to finish the season. Could you write it any better than that? If we just have a look at the schedule now, could you write it any better? Going away to Marseille, the team that we completely tore apart on the opening day of the season, going away against them to complete a 100% domestic season. And of course, for them, the exact opposite. They have the chance to spoil the party on the last day. Absolutely huge. If we look at the league table now, I'm really surprised that Monaco was so toothless in that game. I thought they would provide us with a huge challenge. And you can see now, Haaland, Messi and Neymar are the three highest rated players, the highest average for the season. And that really now puts Marseille in the driving seat to get Champions League football. Lille, if they win, can drop Monaco down to 4th. We are going to go forward now to the Montpellier game. We will be back in just a second. We'll skip this week of training and we will see you for Montpellier at home. And they need to win to stand any chance of staying in the league.